Ghana de Shimamba Yamamunyira High Mama Kwaba Premo Ato Ewa Power 97.9 Radio XYZ 93.1 and a TV XYZ Kasafuni so in sama ya babo no ewo fidwe ma na yede somo se prem to break Kasiebo ene wukoyi na ensemu yi efi 37 Abebrese Street awon kra ha etwa no ho ewo Volta Power 94.1 Global FM 105.1 and a face Sharp 106.9 ewo Takrade Nstroma 92.1 ewo Nkran Kwanta Boem FM 88.7 ewo Jasa kan jinyame 107.7 FM ewo Jamai no fa na fe so no Nananom 92.5 ewa hafo goso yako elembela Western Radio ekremu bi KFM ewa kwaza Nkilgi FM ewa Bole Rich 98.7 ewa Sinfosu Trinity FM enso ewa Bogoso na ukopiemo ewa Bechema High Radio 103.1 Oti Radio 101.5 Wimpan Samparin FM 106.5 ewo Pusiga Bono FM 107.5 ewo Sunyane Lao Silence TV ewo USA Abrochimemu wonom so ekura Kasiebo mu a wonom eto apetiama amanfo ateyenka enei ensema yede ebrewo wo election powerhouse no nedi mu akote ni bi enese enei eye afutuo kese akọ ede ama eye abato komisa se enema ye ede akwakoto aba no sabre ese wonom ekon masem yie na Ghana for etensem na sha ye ba bebo ho nkomo ene ewie
Kanima mpani yera John Dramani Mahama de atudwa ya wo kire se bone kese a ye omanfo yi a womwo guan abato empesua so no hwe no man ebiem ansanyansi
Yako mrashebedwe fia ene atiamehene ene Ghana for bedi nkomo de afa ho na ensem no eye twema mentwen wo hodom kuma ne dom kese no ho nsem no eno ena yewura agboja governance wono ewo NDC afa echirebo se wo mu twe mu mutan MPP for twe mu mutan ne betene ye pekra wo mu ba parliament NDC ena majority
onwanya for Samuel Ofoso ampofo de atudwa echesa mamu boni ya ekoso o memu na magana for eho kire wom sa no
na yabako mfifiri mantemu asemba nyina eyekuro bia eno ewo mpotemo Waromo ede awrehosem wo makosem ede ato Ghana for mpanyifo enim kyerem sa asem punto ekoso no abo mo pa enya asem ketwa ensem we ene ensem afoforo pi ena obete se yede somo ene wiabre adaro ma hwehweyen Facebook sa wutie we radio so a se na be ya obetumi de wadwenkyere abanti no Power 979 FM ye tro ni nyina bom like page na follow na fe Kasiebo be hu se etwagu ho na de wadwenkyere aba Radio XYZ 93.1 eno so Facebook obetumi de wadwenkyere enso aba ho TV XYZ Ghana enso Facebook de wadwenkyere ba ye be kan ni nyina enso e de amaw ene ewie na yade aseda kese bema ex-natural mineral water wono mo aso ya sene a nsu papa e wodwa so nya galamse nsuo we de krogen FDA de stamp tim so opedodo eto a ko Malcolm aso ye be a won kran ha ex-natural mineral water ni tino ye kokosa anase orange obo se ex no ya biemu white fe na wajibi djumade bia wudie bia no wode ekwase a obo se yes amanfo be no mahu se ye nsu pa opedodo nso eto a TV XYZ video ma 37 Abebrese Street uba wobetumi anya bi enso ato ama wonso ho ato na aboafo foforo ka ho bi amrepem wobete se yede omonsem etodwa ewie wone yentra donhwere ba ko abra yede Kasiebo ebrewo akenkanfo ye me PSC okra boys prefect Chief Tankers honorable without constituency miniminu aba
da chema akosia oforiwa amanfo
afei yenye brain afei ensemno yenkomo United Nations Special Representative Edma eye bibrem ha West Africa and the Sahel eye Leonardo Santos Simão ede atudwa echirebo sabato komisa no eyade a wonomo edi dwumadi a eho ewon faso pa nkanka ne wabra ye ba beto abai se ye twiro din ye exhibit ne ade no se ye tumi etoto ne maye na fe Ghana for eti dwumadi no se resi kono eto tiremo se kasa abato komisa be kasa de akere Ghana for no eyade a eho ehia pa woni ensentro for etwen komo no tiremo se abato komisa no se wodi ne dwuma na wodi ne final Ghana for obi ate ne ho ase a eboa ema kabima mi kabi no tembia enyinum no kamroka ema nema etumi ekonkan ena wo kiremu se wo hwe se ne dwumadie na esitie na abato komisa ne titire ni ana titrafo a wonomo etie konwa Kasiemu no wonomo etoto ne ema yi a ebetumi aboa na afei amanfo te wonomo dwumadie a wo mu di ase a ene abato no ye towie na se bia anu yie ne ba obia eme complain unhu se obi ekọ ba bi na akwa kase ebia se de sikoye no mempe na se ne we sikoye no be fi se ya kire bibia mu fan ama wono mu dwumadi a wo die nyina no obi ahunu mu bi na nkoba ne saa na se ebia enema bi kokoso na afa ya di enema bi ehye eye enuachi ohunte dua kire enema bi koso a eno no ha adwe pa wo hwa afro barometer eye wo mo new survey ya e ba ye e kire mu se ase isi no gidi amanfo wonu mu no ewo form nti eno ho nsem na wode sansem we etu dwa na abato ho nsem de wa bra aka be se bosome NSS right aka bosome na ye kwakoto abai bosome sende na ye jai campaign na ye na afi obi ekohome na de chen kwakoto aba ena ye bisa se sansem we abai afro barometer for sensem asa Ghana fo ni abato komisa no mugide wono mususu sa sekretary shane pro bi batabata wo madwuma ho no ye koye nim ye be den na ya pepa sa afi no de free ho na Ghana fo atumi anya wono mo adwenkyere ye be kɔ na yakwakobo eho enkomo na ansa na no eye UN mpanyimfo ya owo bibre mo ha ye papa Leonardo Santos ye nkɔ na yenkotie se na osika ne nsem efa abato komisa no ho ye wi a ye be kɔ akɔbɔ nkomo de afasa adwumadi ewe ho.
Always a room for improvement, and one of the areas for improvement is the area of communication. You as commissioner, you might think that, well, I'm communicating enough, what I'm sharing with the society is good enough. But for the normal citizen, maybe it's not. Maybe they want more, not only in terms of details, but also in terms of extension of the explanation. So communication and quality communication, I think, will continue to be always a process. Because also the citizens today is more knowledgeable about the issues, more engaged, more participative. So the institutions have to be themselves at a level to satisfy the demand of the citizen. So communication, I think, is one of those areas.
Eti we a wotene ken eyo panyi a wono edini dwumadie ewo amansan ekubatan dwumadie no mo na oba ebibrem ha se ya wono special representative for West Africa and the Sahel Opanyi Leonardo Santos na wotene kan ye dwumade ma UN a woye panyi a wo hwe UN for dwumadi a wono edie ewo bibrem ha se eti wono ena wo kana sem na wo kire mu se abato komisa no ewa sudie se wo ye na dwuma fan so na Ghana for atiase ye se na be ya abato ho nsensem no nsunsu anso e beba no obi adwe mu enye ne kesene na bibia ebetumi akọ totin na yebekwa homane so na yakwa akwotwetwe enkomo na ye ne yewura eye David Kumiado akwakotwe nkomo woye adwuma edema eye Ke Ghana for eye nkrofo a eba abato ho nsensem a wono mu edi akire yi a wodi dwuma de bebiri se na be ya abato ho nsensem ebetumi agina brane ewo omai Ghana mu wono ena ye pese ye ne no ebon kobo yensaka na ye ne no ebebon kobo mame mayento aso
yentu aso na yenko yenima na kanima mpanyi Yera John Dramani Mahama ede atudwa se wamai Ghana yamanyon semu yentoto niema ye toda ya na eniema agensemu ewo mai emo wase adehye behye ne nso amfimpinu ene aduenu emu kopiemu ewo gwan abato empesua no eso a womanfo yi a wom ewo Central Coffee Lolobi ene akpafo wom anya womanamu sini sa bre no santo ya ankoyie abato komisa nya na adwuma yie nam so ma sa niema wanyina ekokọ baye ene wo kyerese weni ye wom bone kase pa bone a kyerese mu oduru esan sese wom akoye timamufo Ghanafo na wom anya obi obesi wonam wo mrahye bedwafie na ye kampu to a wantimi ampribi ama wo no ekokọ ye ohaw kase pa en wo bokokose die si ye no yenhwe ene biewu ansan ansi anyesa de anhwa wo my Ghana kame se democracy no ena ye toto na se yentie ne nsem ode to dwabre ya wo kopiebu ewo gwan abato empesua ne so.
Now, when we took up the case of the people of Sao, it went through the justice system. The same justice system said that they don't have jurisdiction, and so it should go back to the High Court. It went back to the High Court. It was tossed up and down for 4 years. And so you have been without representation. And it's not only Sao. I say North. Can you imagine that our justice system denied the people of Asin North of representation for almost 2 years? because they passed the judgment that the member of parliament they had elected who was being sued in court should not carry himself as a member of parliament until the case is disposed of. So for almost 2 years, this person could not go to parliament and defend and represent his people. Now, some seats were declared vacant by the speaker. Then they quickly ran to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court that earlier said it had no jurisdiction over vacancies in parliament suddenly issued a stay of execution against the speaker. And one of the reasons they give is that 2 months to an election, it is not fair for the people of those 4 constituencies not to have a representative in parliament. I mean, what kind of justice is this? One way, 4 years, they can be without a member of parliament, it doesn't matter. Their representation is not important to you. Jechikwesin should be out of parliament for almost 2 years, it doesn't matter. Because they are saying enough people are not your people. Then, when it comes to MPP MPs, the speaker declares their seats vacant for 1.5 months until we go to election. That one, it is unheard of. Their human rights are being affected. I mean, what kind of justice system is this? An injustice was done to the people of Sao, and it, as he said, it has been called the cardinal sin of the Fourth Republic. And never again must this happen. The rights of everybody in Ghana are important. And everybody must be equal before the law. The people of Central Kofi, Akpafu, Lolobi, and Likpe are not inferior citizens of Ghana. The citizens of Asin North are not inferior citizens of Ghana, compared to the 2 that the Supreme Court is struggling to defend their representation.
Wey eyo no manyamfo John Dramani Mahama ena yate ne nsemu South what na wo fie nan ni wamu ni bia ogina na onamu e wo mrahye fie ukwa ase North nso a emfie mienu na MPP for na anu ada yewura bagwe kire se wadikre nkonya 9 vacant dia ene amudi America e dia kopiem wo court bosome ba akopam yakoto aba no se wo mu nya wo manam sini na se o manfo no enya na musini e wo sa empesua nso se yetu sa na mo no a na we kire se o man Ghana ye ka atentene ne a enya dwuma e wo man mu
atentene ne ho nsami ni nyina ekamfo a ekọ abato komisa eye na boboa no na abato komisa sa na ema we ye ekoso masala ba eye asen of the ba eni ade nyina no eno enanam so ema ende yakokoye nhwehwemu ne ade ene research ahodo no Ghana for akire mu se wo mu nhyeda ni abato no mu eye abato komisa no emugidi enam so ma UN for ababeka bie yenkwa amane so na ye ne David Kumiado enkotwetwe enkobo wono eye executive secretary edema Care Ghana na Care Ghana for ye nkrofo a wonomo eni edi abato ho nsemachi atembia no wonomo edi akira wonomo ekabie se na be abato ho nsensem ebefa ne ntoma pa efrai wo man mu a Dave sa wotemen ka mema akwaba edeba Power 97.9 Radio XYZ ne TV XYZ your election powerhouse na asem we ya UN for eba be kabi ufri say de abroso etira amana basana
Yo, that media, let's with you for the microphone. Obina can as some say, as some do tipping point. And into no, as I say, Omo Ananka, and some women form home now, as I say, Omo Manutum. And media, and pa, a bit to be as I say, Ubia could be Omo, Omo, Memuha, and as Omo, Omo Ghana for cry, as I say, Omo Kabi. Because you say, a cow named Tia, na Kawichi. And I can't wait to go. A car will need to be count on it. And see, where we've gotten to a demand there, the international community, international bodies, and everybody must come into the fray. Because what has been reported, according to Afrobarometer reports, and the NCC on the reports are saying, on the 2 January, it's they are yet to know. The Yanshin Yi. Na yanshe wasem anka wan should ya na edi oyene abel my way. And yes, it do be say omo ye Ghana for so as I say omo can.
So statistics na abano sesia ewo ye screen so sesia o hwa abato commission 2012 na GD ana Ghana for ewo mu no 59%. 2014 eso teye eba 37 and after 2017 about 54. It will share alternative kosoro na abafom na o hwe the way na when tian figures ni tian na e ma na ehu ni 2019 na 53% and a T who 20 ete makumaku 20 points eba 33 ewa fi 2022 mo ene about 28%. Na ise wo hwa eso ate kura ekoi sa trajectory way edien na ebetumi ede aba especially sabre ya ye kwakwakoto aba akabosume ba kwin.
Well, at the a bit media how abre in 2024 elections no any subsequent elections, because when you say electoral commission and a year returning officer for presidential elections no. Now apart from that, even the constituency elections in the crown, the electoral commission members and also workers and and those places. And then they are the people who call the election. The party A, nipa ne wini, and our party B, nipa ne wini. Now, some because they feel that you are so corrupt, according to the report, and then they cannot trust in the work you are doing now. It calls for a lot of concern because a bit maybe how a bit maybe how addressed. I'll give you an example. Just recently, Electoral Commission, Dr. Bosman Asari, Abeka saying and say, Oma power in for more than 200. Say, Omumba na yenye tabulation, any number tabulation and collation process because of some deep in transparency. Meaning, some person with deep in transparency now cure this particular reports are very reputable organizations in Ghana have. What you do, let's say, before you are going to do this recruitment, you sit down with key stakeholders and into an IPAC war. And then as we speak, a lot of political parties do not even know how you came about recruiting these 200 people. Only a Ghana for and nobody knows. How was the recruitment process done? Nobody knows. You are only coming to tell us there, we're recruiting 200, then beyond there, enhancing the transparency and integrity of the elections. We recruited 280,000 for only on the Jumano. Also, only experts, only professionals in accurate science, statistics, where are these people from? What work are they going to do? What role are they going to play? Where exactly are they going to work? And what work are they going to do? All these things you have not told us. And if your image is on a nosedive, this is as a result of the amount of need to be, but the Electoral Commission seems not to care and has continued without any abatement in the way, style, any strategy or Madiano. It is the same way they are doing their things. And this one, it is on a path of a disaster. And I think that everybody must talk about. That's why I'm particularly prepared. UN4 envoy Abraham. It means it has gone beyond the tipping point that the Electoral Commission must be compelled to listen to what the people of this country are saying.
Brody, ewo assembly okase eye autonomous body ayewo maimuha ase odene ho sana amamra no eka se obi enkokyere no ne wonye nemom no amanyofo ebetumi ne omadi anobaabae ede afa wo madwumadi a wo mudi no no nenso eka eba discretionary powers there ase wo mo autonomous wo free say ebra so say ye bibi ede fa ho because se wo hwe eye figures na in 2012 aye koye se wo hwe figures na wo screen so na Dr. Afarijan sabre no na Ghana for wogide wom 59% and as Charlotte was say by I think say your friend said 2014 and etibaye na say Ghana for a very deliberate ewo kwan a wo mo fa so di abato komisano na dwuma echi na eti se wo mo ni mugidie sei na ebetumi de ohawa ba yeni kwan bia ye befa so atoto enema animanimu ya ama obi akoma atoniem.
autonomy now constitution, no 1992 constitution, and the electoral commission no does not say the electoral commission must be irresponsible. The autonomy, the constitution, and the electoral commission no, and a carte blanche, electoral commission and number between in your PBR and in your own. You are responsible and you are responsible to ensure that the interest of the people of this country is served. You are not there to serve your own interest. And for me, that autonomy, that autonomous makes a manner constitution. It is not a carte blanche for the electoral commission to do what he wants, because the electoral commission is run by the resources of the people of this country. They don't pay themselves. They are paid from the consolidated fund, which is and commission. So, in every democracy, for the democracy to thrive, what happens is that the electoral commission must ensure that inclusivity, transparency, and fairness are there in mind. In the inclusivity, we are saying that you must involve the people, because in every democracy, public scrutiny and the public engagement is very, very key. And in democracy, and democracy, we are consolidating the democracy. Just say, but when you go to sit in that office and you now hide behind the autonomy that the 1992 constitution gives you and do what you want, that one, it is not something that the people whose money runs the commission and pays you, we are going to sit to allow that to happen. And a lot of people, about 72% of the Ghanaian people have expressed distrust and the lack of confidence in the commission as a result of the way and manner the electoral commission has conducted itself and run elections in this country. So, and it's about time.
Would there be a question?
It's about time the electoral commission realizes that if it will succeed in the work that it is doing, it needs public participation. That is very, very key.
Where very interesting figures. So, 2019, sa time na Mamajan Mensa, Nana Kufuado, Edena Ba, Ama, sa time na Charlotte say Echo. 2019, na Yakwa Toaba, na Manfo with GD if we say na assess the face of the Electoral Commission. 2019, Echo 53%. But yet, to about 2020, we no. I sa research ya na sa survey we. 2022 say by 20 points about 33. Do you feel say Ghana for a change of the face of the Electoral Commission again?
Well, I think the reports you are reading, and you are reading not only me but the entire nation as we speak today, but speaks clearly about this. Now, I can tell you the reason why I did mention by now 60-something%. Because you see, Charlotte Say has been bastardized by a lot of political figures, including Kennedy Japan. Having said sometimes, she was appointed based on the fact that she serviced somebody. Therefore, it is payback time for her, and she not because of servicing opinion. And then also, the Mensa Bosmanasare, when they were behind and they were not commissioners of the commission, they had criticized heavily the Electoral Commission, giving the impression say they know exactly what must be done at the commission. And they decide to be more and at the more they can do better, they can work well. And when they were brought in, people expressed a lot of confidence in them. Because Bosman Asari, a political science lecturer, University of Ghana, is talking extensively about your elections. Jane Mensa equally so. No, your penny, Institute of Economic Affairs. Wow, I have spoken and written extensively about Electoral Commission on Yama and Yautikao. And the people expressed a lot of confidence in their assumption. But they didn't know and they have not seen the experience. So it was after the experience was seen And then we realized actually, that was why the confidence level dropped.
I say 20 points. That's a very serious point. Nyana bisa and say Ghana for who say experience ni ho intina so tay by 20 points no. It will free say yes some face of the electoral commissioner and a beboa restore confidence and nanam pese uyano.
I will answer in affirmation or in affirmative. Yeah, because time and time again, these commissioners have demonstrated to us and the people of this council say there's no competence. Because if we have a commission, or the coral draw, there's tabulation there. What is your business in doing in that particular position? Because obviously, even the bucket was 7 years, you say you're not coral draw, and yet calculation and tabulation. If you have to call election results more than 4 times in just one election, then it calls to question your competence in that particular role you are playing. If you have to be duplicating voter ID numbers to the voter ID cards are not issued to incorporate the register, you don't even know. It has to. It's a political party that has to call your attention to this. And every time you over the denier, they need that your competence has been called to question. If OBVD, no OBV are higher, no OBVD, no OBV are higher. It's a political party who is not part of the electoral commission to tell you, say, hey, OBVD, no OBV are higher, for you to even know, then it calls your competence to question. If you call elections, not mistakes are unpardonable mistakes. Spelling mistakes, it calls your competence to question. And all these things tell the Ghanaian that actually the guys there are square pegs in round holes. So obviously, we need competent hands to mark that place to ensure that all these things will come to an end. So basically, I think that the reason why the numbers are dropping is a mistrust or the lack of confidence in the competence of the people who are mandating the commission today. And it requires a change.
David, I say, any bra when you may area way, say what you might church as some year, am I competence now, would not so no, and no answer now, Mujina, ye 2 Charlotte, say, Aquabina Caras, I was when we get to the bridge, we Yabel crossing, Dave, my end was a party, David Kumi Ado, penny power, that care Ghana Jubedi, and one more, share battle on some so, Ghana, how now to say, no, a bon community. Clearly, a Ghana for nature, Mr. Omuni, aye, a battle commission mu ejide wo mo buy no Ghana for nyomo mu jide buy ekoto abawe no Ghana for san drop it by 20 points, which is asema ano den pa etino say yes say electoral commissioner say oye incompetent ibetumi I revoke some part of the constitution to there and yes then so ye na hwa wi anso betumi ayesa pepepe ye to answer no so
ye to so na yakoye nim na onwanyamfo Dr. Samuel Ofosuampofo enkane no one national chairman de ma NDC amanyoko no what ya to dwa ya wo kire se wo show my Ghana mamuo bone ya MPP amanyoku a Ghana mampanyi na nado danko akufuado eda no ne na bedi ya kire ba omia wo modia bia o my Ghana se no Ghana practice ya pansam se kontebe no niema nkoyie ede ho kire na aba wo se wo hwe won policies ahodo a wo mo betina banwa so mo de gu akwamu a ninyina ankoyie ababese o my Ghana ama nei Ghana ho kire de ohia bubro ena dokro yen na sendi semanyoko ne ebetena banwa so a won hye pa hodo bia na wo yabre ya no wote banwa so no won bekoso aye wo de sansem we nyina tu dwabre ya wo kopie mu ewo eye bato ye no ewo Northtown abato empesua no eso from mantem no emu ye ma megin na no pokwa adwuma na proba wo de kopie mu ewo ho ena ogina simpie so a wo de nsem yi etu dwa.
I heard Dr. Baumia saying that he's going to create 4 million jobs. And I ask, have you created some? Now, Baumia economic policies under Nana Akufo-Addo has become weapons of mass destruction. The policies of Dr. Baumia and Akufo-Addo has robbed people who are in the industrial sector, the business community, of their money. And that even money to buy drugs has become a problem. And he said that about 80% of people of his caliber have died because of the DDEP or the high cut policy that Dr. Baumia and Akufo-Addo brought. And we are not going to allow him to come and lie to Ghanaians again. When I saw him talking, ranting, raving, and telling all those things, the only question that I ask is that, do you trust this man?
Onwanya for some of us ampofo na yatene nkan Baumia ba ye no mampanya Akufo-Addo ma be gu Ghana fo nwuma papa ya nansan woto nanan wonse do nyame fa ne kra ensi oda kama group anu ye wuraje kum oh just na onye hiani nso ono o se 30 years a wo siesie sika 30 years mfie makomako eduasa dakro da sori na so hwanse ehwim eno kwa ma akoma ne bo pen umfi eswati be 10 years no nti a problem pa a problem eni ni bi wo ho bi eni sa ye nto abonuma na professor Anajeno Pokwagyema ono from Mantemu a wo bo entoa na eye majority chief whip anas NDC caucus chief whip as CA ye frɛ wo mu ye bo seat yi nyina gu a waba be ye majority chief whip ono e mra shebedwani di mo manfo mo adakula abato mpeso aso owura Kwame Agboja Gavin said they atubie chemu say MPP for pa mo twe mo ten ne betene nye pe wo mo ba Ghana mra shebedwe fie wa bra ye ba be frɛ a enche ya wo mo ye majority wo mo betoto ne emaye kura nsa na Ghana for aba beto aba what is ansem we etu dwana akra kofi da kwan ho a wo de amane bo we e de asomyen
ano nsensem ebai wo omai mu ene kobai se Ghana mra shebegwa yenhye de hu nipa dodo anase wonga wo mo ye majority ene minority nseme bai chame hene wo mra shebegwam eye ora Alban Suma na Ketford Bagben echiremu se ne mra shebegwafu bi wonga jai eye party wo mo dom anase wo mo ye kwantin kro wo ba mra shebegwam a wonga jai no hu be hia se won kongwa no ye be declare vacant into ye sade no so go by MPP for wo mo mra shebegwam wonga nti won ho se the Supreme Court eno mo na eye opanyinga mprempren senior speaker siege nae wo parliament a ekoba se won ba ye dom dodo wo mra shebegwam oye majority whip owura Kwame Agboja Gavins e de nsema togwa kokobo no de akwa ma MPP fusi parliament wo mra ena mra shebegwa awon adwuma wo redi nso ye soronko enti won tena se nya hwe han no bi message na bi emfa ma won enti wo mo de wogusu wo kuremu se wo mo ye dom dodo wo mra shebegwam enti se wonim no bi besesa brebi dia wonye ntum enti nyankopon ya doma yawda eye parliament wo beko no eyade se wo beko se dom dodo won sam mafi biom se bia wo be dom komafo.
I will be going to Parliament on Thursday as majority chief whip, and I'll come back as majority chief. Whoever doesn't like it can do whatever he or she likes. As far as I'm concerned, the 4 colleagues have actually vacated their seat in accordance with Article 97. And since they are not going to renege on that decision not to contest, they are no longer valid members of Parliament.
Osang etuaso echiremu se MPP funi nam no wodi atro sem nsem anya no kware se eye adako abato mpesha ne so no ba o me ba ho nan se won no won aya mpuntunyuma ne digital eno so echirem se anya no kware.
In 2015-2016, President Mahama decided that telephony in Adaklo was very poor. So through GIFEC, he asked them to do a test drive. They selected 16 communities in Adaklo to provide us with rural telephony. Since 2016, only 1 has been activated out of the 16. The other one they've done is at Electoral, where he met them. Do you know what he told them? The thing has been built, everything is there. I'll do it in 2 months. If you cannot even activate a cell site in a day, you are promising that one as well. That one you become what? You are sitting in government. You cannot activate a cell site. You are now promising it for 2 months. This is how bad he is. And he came, wore t-shirt to the young people, gave them 200 cedis, and said that Adaklo will be better off under NPP.
wo ni nyina mu no wobra ade asa na jofa ne mu na nipa pimpim abodompim na won abehia wopese wotie obenfu jena na opokwa agiman ene NDC fo insempa wode abra won no togbe agbodo da a otoso anan a ono ena oye dufia ewo adaklu amfo nso ede nsemitu gwa kire mu se
we extend our deepest gratitude to you and the NDC party for your instrumental role in the establishment of the Adaklu district in 2012. It's never true that the NPP brought the first star road to Adaklu, as NPP always claim. The whole Ahunda Adidome road are great achievements of the NDC.
Oili popro di nsemi tu gwa wie e Adaklu abato mpehia ni so no wobra wom esansi eye enkosohimia eye obinfu na je opokwa jiman wakache ni say wabo ne humodi ye papa no obinfu nya kwenya no rekasa ka kire omanfo ahemfu a wo mo Adaklu ene fra mantam fu nyina say
it's very important to be mindful of the person who is leading us. We need a leader who will tell us the truth, a leader who will not lie to us. We need a leader who will take us forward. And who is this leader that I'm talking about? We need a leader we can trust. And because we trust him, we know that when he says something, he will do it.
Every Adaklu abato mpehia so ewo fra mantem emuno medeng de Akra Kofi Dako Demati
Akra Kofi Dako amanebo eno no odi free Adaklu na se Adaklu abra yede eniema ba ya ye besisi se na ebe ya amanfo megina bonte na me kasa tetefon yi bi ehwo ahode beba ho na nka amanfo atuma enya bi aye ko no yewura mahama esi ni nyina wie no yentwa jantum keke ne yentum ntwa bi ba omiase wo ba obeba abaye ni nyina yebe saka ebesi uso a ka ye hye wo ba nti Adaklufo ensema ekosonso ewo ho no na ensem nya campaign edu yanka ensem bi se anka ye nti bio from 2016 ya ba besisi ne mase o ye de telephone ne ade network beba na ye sie wie esa ban twa jatum keke
eno ano no Yeso so na yakọ yenim ewo ensema foforo emuna nana kwame abebrese adwojo wono woyo himpon ya wowo anitemfi ye no ewo ahafano south abato empesua no so no ewo west ahafano south na afen so asante mantem no emo na wakasa ede nsema hodo atudwa ya wo kire se MPP amanyokuo ede digitalization ebo ho asafo hene ewo mamu ene bibia koso abefo kwanso nomni ade nanso na na kire mu a oba enkrontua beye duanan wotwe ewo ne mpotam honom a network ebini ho enukura chi no wo hwe niam ahodo a woseboa emo masetenam yedi etimi konkan a ni nyina ebi eni ho ene technology age a yewo mu no oba enkrontua sa nkrontua ahodo ni nyina mu a network ni ho no krampo a wo mo edidu adwuma eno achikura ara hosam se nkania electricity nso ebi ni ho abiribia bobo ene wo mo so ededa akwaya rehosem wode sansem wo nyina tudwa abre ya wode banyafo Johnson Asiedu katia ede na probo ebepie mu ewo ne nase
enkania no ene school abasu nyina bibia ye biometric ane ubakure ko school adi so to phone man bibia nanso sa light ni ha beden ene ye su sa light clinic ne so enoma bebre wo ba e wo se enka omu di bu fridge eman eboa nanso pasa be ka say na no so na say na bibi e wo fridge mu a ni nyina asai enti adisrede e sese light no omomode se beba ama abo school ene clinic no ene ye ne ye ti mantem ha nyina
Nana kwame abebrese adwojo ena de shimama yete ne nkan no achi no onumonyafo Johnson Asiedu nkatia enso do to onumonim se wonto aba no de hia ne se won beto aba no de ama NDC amanyoko na womo aba womo ba won puntunwuma ahodo bia na womo yom de gya hokoye MPP baye womo ato na jeje mu ni nyina no won beba abeto aso
aba asante ha eba ba kai ye se ye de ntia yeto aba ade prim puntio Anasa, yes, I need the Namukano, Achi, say, Yandia, Yawuya too. MPP no enti awa ne abate abafa ana say yandie ye MPP fonti odi aponti kura jira na the MPP to ne komu a yake ya beto amani ni ya eyesi na ya sabuso o sa ama pamonia eda ho o sa kukudu apa kania emiru kudu o sa kukudu ama network ya emiru kudu enti anade ya di abetu mani aba ya kwa kwato no ya kwato empunte aba eya nibre
Onumanyafo Johnson asiedu nketia na yate nenkan.
Aha wo election powerhouse afiwe abato honsem nyina ha na obenya no power 97.9 afa TV XYZ in radio XYZ yane affiliate awonoma to apete e wo Ghana ha nyina a enya sam ketwa wadwenkyere yeje ewo ha se enche mekenka adwenkyere ni bi Ghana for bebe am wo moma yentem nka na afa monsama ekoso ho no se ne ensem ne sitie no te amanfo ato aba be se mfie nwotwene nso ye to aba ni wiana aban ni refi omo ebi ni ai sa papa yi de ya okay ho ya asante bantemo emse mankranso mpatem ho wo mo de omo toma MPP bum afi lights ya ma omo bi omo so to se ye wo ye tu mu ena ye de MPP se bi o de aponche ba yo ene mo ne
48 communities omo ninka ne
ombe ye danya
enne technology age womu
MPP abani nim say asitem fifo de ena mankranso for de ya ye diem eti ende eden aba no ombeto ama yen eti wato ama no mpuntuo no obi krom kwan ko tare yagu ne tenten ti say mfio ahakran to be mani ntutu nso mo a moto aba no bum no kwan kura munya bi light munya bi TV munya bi mpo na mahwe enemone yabako ahomegye mo na yakwakoje aboafo nkrato na yabako mfimfini mantemu deputy education minister inti fojo ne constituency ono aye deputy education minister no yesi school sem ne ne maye nkoso yi wo ho yabako akogina ona yakwakohwe ensema yekoso ho Donald Trump nso awini abato wa America mamu ede na kire ensema eno so yekoso ho no yede ni nyina ebeba abesom afei yetwa ye ho aba enye afidie ni mfiri a yeba sia
every day. Madam, I say, you. Give me one more day. I check.
abusha for ya sama makwaba bi obdeba o election powerhouse XYZ brand ni nyina ya tenase ya de ensem no ebremo afei yebeko ensem fufuru mu na afei akwakwahwe ne ekoso Ghana nche bekinka adwenkyere no enso ede amamo mame menkwe
yo ye to so na yakoyanim ewo ensem fufuru dia ene afutuo ye mu oduru akọ ediama NDC amanyoko ni nyina se obia enyina ne mudie esanse eneyi se yesi yakwakoto aba na wesi mafa wesi menti ase wesi me na mefiri ha na sefo no emma enkurumdie entumi enkoso enti no Ewra James ayim kwabena ya wono eye assembly member ewo achiase electoral area NDC amanyoko no emo ye fanti akwa south abato mpesua no so apoye mantem no en wode se afutoi akodiama NDC amanyoko sento kwa sementi me ho ase no munyinsi nchen na monka mo homom wo ye ne saade enkurumdie no ebetimi ayemodea
awasa obi owa bibi kituo bi ntina se wate ada o mpese oba be ye adwuma no ne ade enna ya me no wo ka se omampani kufo mrebi oka bibi se o party ewo power na wo ye obi a wo ye aprapra ewo party ni mu a wo so won fa so change general secretary awo position no kren so eti no mesra ye nuanu mu nyina obi bia se obi a ye nka ye homom na ye ntimi nya adwuma no nisa ya de adwuma sha won sa no wantimi anya de na je se wo di party ni hwam ama se de ogina wanimu a wode ne kokono ama se ye de ne kokono na wode ni hwam enti ya de srede na me de tu obi ani ye nka ye homom ni anyina ye nya
James Ayim ena wode na futuo ato NDC supporters animu
yako ensefufuro mo yamfa ye ne enchiremo ewo asen empotemo na eye papa ye ko no hoyi eye papa wono na deputy education minister ewo Ghana ha sei ne din ede Owura Collins intim fojo don intim fojo Reverend intim fojo constituency obi o deputy education minister asuku sam nkoye wo ho ama suku fo a wono mo ho suku dan atete apansam ne ade ye transfer a teacher for ko ho wo mo nko kura ba kwa ye frɛ no asen man nyina ɛhɔ asɛm na ye kan ntitima mufo kyerɛ mo sɛ wo ma to amantim fɔdɔ ne MPP so atwiw nani ɛwɔ mpotemu ama ne ye transfer a teacher for ba hɔ a wo mo ntre firi sɛ wo mo nsuo nyina asɛe wo mo nya nsu papa nom school dan so a ebi ni hɔ ama ne ma ye basa wo mo no Alex Donko etwetwe nkomo ye nkutie sine wo mo si di wo makosɛm ɛto nanim
nsɛm na ye network nti sɛ ye school no ɛndi ofu bebre aba wabehwe wode ho report ko so say aye information bia ndi abesere won na we hu emobo na school dan ma aye wabobo ye na fi so efika so antika 6 in teachers headmaster kan school ya ke teachers 5 fe ndi abesere aban da mbo ye teachers no kwa na woko won a wa 5 no kwa wa kan kwa bo e wo ma yechem ndi abesere da aban bobo ye teachers aye da ma school no begu school so ka Ghana ejapade na ye school no ndi abesere aban na mbo ye no school ma ye wa masa ihwa bo hu de ye wo how bebre wo ha je be sra ban no mbo ye ye dwumedi bia ye bia so
abushia 40 we opanyi ba ko won potemo na hwe school dan pa ase Syria for kontokwa na ya tututuo amadan abubu no se na asia ye no sa pepepe ntim fodwo asin man nyina de nka ha ye kese omunya nsuo no school papa deputy education minister constituency ene mo amogyegireje o mo ana mkofa baaye no ani mujejirije omo na kofa ne baaye nti omo mujejirije ekwenim
yo yekwenim di aseda ama Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center Medimosis say bema prostate yade ha wetete wono memfant na hobra enumanim ya wodo beto afidie so asa yade amwade ho agina na so enu akikura no yade bia ha wo nipaduanim se bia fi na adokro wo ama yade no oku a enkwa Medimosis for se wo ba bibidro krogen wo nura hodro bebre ho a wo mo edibetu yade no ase ama o kire se typhoid fever sciatica diabetes stroke na hawa to anamona bra dental barrier wani post station no any din hwani mu and afenso AESL building ya Ghana Highway Authority yard mu ha wo mo ebuto kumase ahene makokoben ehwo so wo mo ebo atwuma enti wo befra homan 0244 068447 0244 068447 ofra Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center one more ebeje wo so
Mayenko aye solar natural clinic or de do papa by mema mesra what 35 years kwa check prostate no say issue ho akope prostafate capsules se betu abo pa ama wo so ho atopa na no aye prostate no adwuma mo amwo issue odwo so edrebedrebe na gugu na ho ta dwo so ntentem ne ade wonya prostafate bia e betu abo pa na bia wayase na ayere ten be ma mesra eno betu abo e na fe wonya bia na wakope zipman bia ka ho se na be anwumre betu power kama emema nkwa enenom zipman panyan wo beti denne yenu ama solak mixture no ewo ho ye frɛ na so twan onye bi no ma ebebo asiesia himfi wo aboa ma wasipi asita te wa odwonso a ya wom ne ade infection aba wo bre na fe ye de ensa kan wa asedu foche no mesrɛ ukonya solak mixture bi ebetumi aboa pa pharmacy shop a wodo obetumi anya bi anasa ukọ solak natural clinic a ye okokomlemle oba ho a ndoi bi ho a obetumi anya bi anonom kokomlemle ye ben Harvard Senior High School na se de aba betum kurampo ni se mo kidney anya problem no eni mu liver anya problem no oba ye wo fidie de hwem enkonkoda dialysis so na okra uniska bra solak natural clinic kidney issue liver issue ye betumi aboa kokomlemle ye ben Harvard Senior High School ye number 0553 932631 0553 932631 from Penny4 ebetumi ajo so ama bibia tumi akonkan na yeba sesiei Donald Trump say de na aye de America for aye sankofa bronia wo ye ka onim de chen bibini ese wo san kwa akofa na Ghana for eti Donald Trump abato no de na aye ne de wono anafa na wo se nyankopon ama na hunu se nyankopon wo botaye de ma obia na ya tu no tuo fom no fa na so ho saa no wo se amafo bebre ka che ne se nyankopon enim nienti a wa matuo no anka no eti eno a ewo West Palm Beach ewo Florida wa bra na all man victory speech no eno de nsema tudwa chensa amafo bebre kan saa asem ne chen no wo se nyankopon ewo dwumadie kese edidi ni di ewo America ti America fa ya sankofa Donald Trump ni age wo se nyankopon tumi ewom ena manaba ne saa mayenkotie no.
Now we're going on to something that's far more important, because the rallies were used for us to be put in this position where we can really help our country. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make our country better than it ever has been. And I said that many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason. And now we are going to fulfill that mission together. We're going to fulfill that mission. The task before us will not be easy, but I will bring every ounce of energy, spirit, and fight that I have in my soul.
Eti America mampanyi foforo ya to abade amano no not so eno koe na wasan ababium Donald Trump ena wote ne nka no we Florida I say ho ehuri dika pa wo se nyamensa ewom na no na Atarima Robert ede aba message no say President Trump really dia ene Mahama nso be wini eti wo promise Ghana ni bia se sesia no 8 years ni Nana Akufo-Addo atwi nani ede ama eye Ghana for no MPP for Baumia ontumi wini Ghana for nso America for na America for mpo aye sankofa na ye Ghana for energy body ayikoi enso ede aba wo say NDC for na esa moye ne se abato no momfa project semra na momfa project abato no se ne beya obia entumi enwie mu eno so eno no na Kofi o se wo hwe yen e de free wa cycropon we de me medium na Kofi a cycropon fo nyina lucrative no na CK wo se more vim I wo de messages no enso e de aba Isaac J o se power news no size Asari Darko Steven wo se victory Pemba NDC presidential and parliamentary candidates nyina victory banti nyina monka amen Jibwadi ayiko yo say America for ashow yen kwan no say Ghana for America for mpose o mo kwa sankofa na wo Ghana ni a wusua democracy foforo ena wontumi enko bie anti eno no mayenda asibium
that's sankofa nso de yenchiri Roman rich traditional Chinese clinic was say enimani ya for ya de ne bra na wontu asem say stroke na kuma ya de diabetes ena hawo ana wachiri dompe no ena wanya hawo ewo mo liver o kidney no oha ba ho a Roman rich for say emfa nchinchin kobo kanwu wodi ebra won benya ho abotre e de wafa mfidiem ama onura hodo ama ho atɔ na wo machi kwan no woni India High Commission no ene di nhwanimu e won kran heya Joma homa no eye 0546 450672 and afi 0556 121863.
Mamin Kamfu Dovita Herbal Clinic Fondo Papa ya wobede abai enfama Dovita Gono capsules Mr. Wede self-explanatory. A chenum Mr. Gono no manen transfer nche na ebetumi affect wawo koreko pebi pa Gono no bema obrea na wako akwa pebi eno achi yede eye Dovita co capsules aba koko ama ayemtim aba so ama osisi ya woya kope Dovita co capsules ena Dovita tonic nso boa ema moja no fin bi ewom bia na ye fro na fe moja di afusani ye ebeboa sama energy boost to immune system no 24 hours so frey nkwa dia bebe o Ghana bia ebetumi abre obi Dovita Herbal Clinic ya awo hie na mane 024626 5313 024626 5313 and now betuma for 0502 716076 na Dovita man capsules no so de mema eduru no ebema wa ebema pa woko kansi drug lane ebi wo ho Albert Sam heba ho ebi wo ho na fe woko eye repasha banana bo achi Little George wa ni nyina bi ewo ho a enya asem keto aka se edi ne Dovita woko a emema ne manyina edie ewom bia obetumi aboa hola Savior Herbal Clinic semen kancho se onase atatai stroke na ebo nka ye ho so kidney issues ni sisi yare asthma any etwayare menstrual issues na fewa wa yemre wompem hola Savior Herbal Clinic ebetumi aboa for 0576656658 0576656658 yawa shaman yene Access Bank ene edi enhwenemo area kwatinti bia kowie abobo ano ha ene edi Kasiebo ni nyina ebesi enwumre no nsia yabesa atrasi biom yada team ni nyina asese wono etumi eso yasene na fe yedi dwumadi enso etumi brewo wa otena fie nso hwe yada mo ase midin edi PSC okra boys prefect Chief Tankers honorable without constituency miniminu aba
da chima akosia oforiwa amanfo
afe yakramo